Mary Magdalene, celestial guardians, beings assigned to our team for our highest, holiest, heavenliest, most divine, godly good, and all benevolent beings of light. What do we need to know about this energy of these agents of darkness attempted to slow down the awakened using their occult knowledge? Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Shocked. Ooh, Queen of Swords. Shocked that it's accelerating. Equal give and take, Six of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and Sword of Truth. Truth speaker, truth seeker. This one's giving warmth. A truth has been exposed about a dynamic that individuals are unable to slow down through attempting to provoke you energetically. What is up, fertility? What is up, Galactic Golden Nuggies? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope y'all are living lavish, because if not, the stars are in alignment for you definitely to step into this lavish energy if you have not already. Literally fertility here. Seeds that you had sown years ago are coming to fruition now. And not just individually, but collectively. Like the world has moved in, we've moved into this new timeline. We made it. Continue to keep your vibes high, your vibrations high. Continue visualizing. But things that you had been attempting to move into, quantum leap into, in like 2021, 2020, are playing out now. After these agents of darkness have been addressed. And with fertility here and power, you had to be in the energy that you're currently in order for this to play out, as well as everything that led up to these events. Exactly, being warriors in the garden. Yes, sis. What's up, Galactic Golden Ohana? I hope you are feeling extra golden today. I hope you are feeling extra high vibrational today. I hope you're feeling lighter than yesterday. Yesterday's energy was a little bit foggy. It was a little bit heavy. And it's like today, it's so much lighter than it was. It feels different. And it is meant to, with the parade of planets, we have moved in a new timeline that we are moving deeper into. And there are a lot of individuals in a powerful position that thought that certain events that they had orchestrated would have led the masses and the collective into manifesting a darker timeline that would be easier for them to acclimate to. So these agents of darkness are panicking. Whether it's karmic familial members, exes, well-known recognized energies, or officials. There were individuals that expected this to play out in their favor with it does feel like a clean slate, yes. And with what played out, there was meant to be a lot of darker energy released that these individuals were going to pull upon in order to descend the ascension that has accelerated. Many more are awakening this grand rising, having these epiphanies and these revelations. And officials didn't expect this. Individuals, agents of darkness in general, did not expect this to not go in their favor with what had been released. And the way that we were all supposed to feel and how we were meant to have our attention, aka our energy, focused on these situations and pouring into them, or focused on these individuals and pouring into them. Things are speeding up. You may have noticed that time is going by quicker. We got Princess of Staves here. This is feeling like an agent of darkness that took an impulsive action that ended up putting them in a position to be oppressed. So you could have had an obsessive individual that wanted to imprison you physically, that was attempting to find a way to set you up. This agent of darkness has been manhandled. The oppression they wanted for you is now the experience they're living out. This person didn't make it to New World. These agents of darkness were unable to attach to a light worker. Could be a karmic familial unit. Where the truth, I told you this was feeling like exposure. The truth about what these individuals were doing and what they attempted to orchestrate in your reality has fallen upon their own heads. We got confusion here. Somebody paid for confusion. They paid a pretty penny too. In order to blindside you, in order to put you in a lower vibrational state so that you wouldn't move into a new timeline where they would not have access to you. Exactly, Kyle. I outlive all the karmics. Last man standing, or last woman standing, in whatever Squid Games, Hunger Games, Jumanji game these individuals were playing. And thank you, Lynette, for your donation. Thank you for sewing into me and know that you are receiving it back infinitely in every way that God deems necessary for the alignment that you have stepped into. And sis, it's funny that you say we get the last laugh, because I literally talked about this song yesterday and the song popped up today. It's called Last Laugh by Jake Heel, where he goes, they used to laugh at me, but who the fuck is laughing now? Where it's like these individuals continuously attempted to oppress you to keep you from stepping into a position where you'd be recognized. Ooh, Queen of Wands have fallen. There's a Queen of Wands that has fallen. To keep you from being recognized and receiving a lifestyle that these individuals were consistently attempting to use your energy to obtain. You've been freed from the timeline where these individuals have been bound to it. And again, there are certain officials that were attempting to use occult knowledge, certain individuals that stand in a position of power and so-called authority, that were attempting to orchestrate certain events that would shift the collective and the masses' energy and intention to something lower vibrational in order to manifest that timeline. They failed. You may also be seeing a lot of chemtrails. There's a lot being put in the air right now in order to hinder us and slow shit down. We're eating right through it. We are adapting as necessary. And we are going through upgrades to combat what has been placed within our food, our air, our water, and upon social media. And that I heard propaganda. Things being placed in order to redirect energy. Again, we saw right through it, we're eating right through it. And we are not settling for less than what we deserve and the position that we've been placed here to step into. And the souls that we have been called to save and enlighten. Contemplation, you were meant to be stuck in your head, which was supposed to place you in a timeline where you couldn't get out of. To keep you from this star energy. To keep you from your soul star. Individuals tried to bind your soul. Judgment immediately. These individuals wanted to keep you in a timeline to where they would consistently be able to access you and harness your soul star, your soul. But this required you being thrown out of balance. We got a karmic familial unit here being exposed. I told you that sword of truth felt like exposure. What's behind this? 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Their wish fulfillment for you has been exposed. Agents of darkness have been outed, as well as your wish fulfillment. 2 of Cups. These individuals feel lied to because they wanted your soul energy. There are many individuals that know how powerful you are and who you are. What you bring to this realm. And what you have access to. What portals you're capable of opening. And what you are infinitely able to pull in. With 2 of Cups here, 7 of Swords, there were individuals that were trying to keep you in a certain position and a certain timeline to keep you from stepping into this stardom, this healed state of existing to where you would attract your counterpart. So some of you have a counterpart who is in a position of recognition. Some of you have a counterpart where they have reached a certain level to where you are now matching them monetarily, or you are about to be. You are in the timeline where you are meant to make these divine connections. They are being made. 7 of Swords, Prince of Staves. Somebody lied to you about why they were sent to you. And the reason this plays in is there's a karmic familial unit for some of you that have been outed for the individuals they paid to keep you bound. The individuals they paid to keep you from ascending, to keep you distracted, to cause hurt, harm, and injury, to break your heart. Whoever this Prince of Staves is, this could be a whole karmic familial dynamic because we have Queen of Wands, Princess of Wands, and the Prince of Staves out here. This whole family unit feels as though this karmic family unit feels deceived with the fact that everything fell through. These individuals are going through karma right now. They're sick based on what backfired. And they're sick about what's about to play out in your life or what is playing out. We got 5 of Pentacles left out in the cold. They left you out of, thank you, a fortune. So for some of you, it has been exposed why these individuals went to the extent that they did. Jeez! Yep, some people did pass away. This is how brutal these backfires have been. You stepped into a timeline where this shit couldn't follow you. And with you stepping into this timeline, everything came caving in on these individuals. And there is no individual of a certain occult status that is stepping in to save these individuals because of how they were incapable of taking you out. So if this karmic familial unit expected any type of luck when it pertained to the legal system or the judicial system, they're being assigned somebody. I can't even say assigned somebody. They're not being assisted. Instead, they're being persecuted. If this is a practitioner, this practitioner is turning around this shit on them because of what is happening to this practitioner. Now, when it comes to these elite energies, these individuals are monitoring you because they don't understand how you've been able to eat through what they directed your way. They don't understand how you've been able to survive. With Princess of Pentacles here, this is somebody that paid a pretty penny in order to keep you from reaching a certain level. Yet here you are. Three of Swords. This individual is heartbroken that the way that they ganged up on you did not work. It only accelerated you living your movement. It only accelerated you living your best life. So you have a lot of individuals going through heartbreaking situations right now. And the reason this is relevant is because where your heart was broken, your prayers were heard. You're seeing play out in your reality what you had wished for possibly in 2023. We got 2 3s out here. You may be seeing a lot of 3s. What you don't see is this group has fallen. We got the Queen of Wands that fell. Then we got the 3 of Pentacles that just fell on the ground in reverse. This group has fallen. And this Queen of Wands was a part of this group. They're getting hit hard while you're getting hit with blessings. Ooh, some of these individuals are going to it fell on 3 of Swords. Some of these individuals are heartbroken. You're not mentally entrapped. But some of these, I just got a Credit Karma ad. They're getting hit with karma. Some of these individuals are going through mental imprisonment. They're not handling things mentally well. They could be institutionalized, especially if these individuals were attempting to have you institutionalized. Or there's actual jail time here. And this is their karma. For some of you, these individuals are getting locked up for something that has nothing to do with you, but it's the karma for what they did to you. You could be Queen of Swords here, but you're sitting on the throne. You were not where individuals said that you were. There are individuals that are getting caught up in a lie. Some of you, these individuals tried to frame you, and that's being exposed. Some of these individuals really attempted to destiny swap before some type of court issue so that they could mask themselves in your energy and overcome. They did not get lucky with this. Your destiny is not to be swapped. Your destiny is, you're the only foot that fits this. And these individuals can no longer mask themselves in your energy to bypass karma. So they're getting hit with it. As well as these that was not a coincidence. I was just going to say officials. They say government officials that have been monitoring you. That have been testing to see what works on you because of the powerhouse you are. They've realized that you're a massive reason why this realm is accelerating in the way that it is. You came here for a specific purpose, and it was to balance this realm out. You volunteered to come back. We got Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. An infinite amount of abundance. You are a vortex. You are a portal. You are a co-creator. It's like everything that these officials have thrown at you, all of their occult knowledge was for naught. Because you are far more ancient than the occult knowledge that has been left here. You know, you have knowledge, these individuals don't. This knowledge that has been given to you by the ethers, knowledge of past lives, knowledge of not only who you were, but what you were capable of doing. Exactly, ancient record keeper. Not just an ancient record keeper, though. It's the keeper of scrolls, secrets. It's like an occult library you have inside your mind. You were trusted with this, but you needed to reach a certain level to unlock it. So you've got certain officials that know you have knowledge they don't have. And this terrifies them, because you wouldn't have been able to overcome this with what they know and what they've been. Library of Anubis. That resonates. Yes. Something also about a library in Atlantis. An Atlantean library. And you hold the keeper, you're the keeper of secrets to what that library held. With the Queen of Pentacles here, you've been able to shift this realm to where light workers are stepping into abundance. Light workers are winning. And they've been attempting to figure out who's the head of this divine operation. Who is orchestrating this? And they've realized, like, if this is resonating with you, you had as much opposition as you did because of what you are capable of pulling into this realm and how you are this keeper of secrets, to where you pull out this, I'm seeing like a glowing grimoire. You pull out this glowing grimoire and you're able to research what is being directed towards you, but this book comes from within. It's like God has given you this is so hard to explain. God has given you a book of all secrets, of all knowing, all seeing. But it is only activated when necessary, and this book comes from within. So not only do you have the ancestors assisting you with understanding what's being directed towards you, but you also have ethereal celestial beings as well as the Most High writing within this book what you need to know at the right time. 7 emerald tablets, that also resonates. Book of Enoch. But your soul even goes far beyond that. Like, you know things that you're not supposed to know. Yes, this inner encyclopedia. But it's like what they're showing me is everything that's directed towards you. This book opens to a specific page and then the words appear where it indicates what has been thrown at you, how to overcome it, and what you need to obtain. It's like your inner intuition is this encyclopedia, but it is written upon by the divine at the right time that you need certain information. At the right time that you are meant to pull certain levers, open certain portals. Because, like, if these individuals, with the way that they've been attempting to tap into your intuition and tap into your psyche, if these individuals knew your moves, it would be harder for you to make them. So this literally, like, this book, this inner encyclopedia opens at the right time, and you gain this knowledge necessary before these individuals have any type of access. You know things at the right time so other individuals don't, like, they don't know how you're going to come through swinging. They can't they can't figure out your moves. They can't estimate what move you're going to make. You're surprising these officials. Yes, creator codes. Yes, Kyle. Yes, the book of life, it only appears when it is needed. Yes, Lynette. That's exactly what I'm picking up on. These individuals have been repeatedly attempting to tap into your psyche and your energy, trying to figure out how you know what you know. But it doesn't come to you until you need to know it. The divine has put this on lock. So all individuals know is there is a divine dynamic playing out. You are destined for recognition. You are destined for this fortune, but they don't know what steps you are meant to take to get there, because those steps aren't ordered until it's time for you to take them. And by the time you take them, these individuals are too late. They can't stop these steps. Damn, that's I love that. Thank you. Yep. Hidden knowledge. With the 4 of Pentacles, this is keeping something to yourself. Thank you, 24K. Thank you, 24K, James. I appreciate you. And look, that's 1010. That is 1010. Adds up to 20. That is a completion here. You've completed out a cycle where individuals could not stop you from bringing in this new timeline and opening up the portals necessary to let in more divine light. You refuse to walk away. You refuse to give up. And thank you, 24K, James, for sowing into me, and know that you are receiving it back infinitely in all the ways that God deems necessary for every expansive experience that you have aligned to, as well as thank you for the confirmation, because that was right on time. Just like you are right on time, and just like God is right on time, just like the divine is right on time, just like your new beginning is right on time. This is something you can hold on to, but you're not being given certain information intuitively, because this is going to shock the world. This is going to shock each and every individual that's attempting to pry into this. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. But somebody is emotional about being left out in the cold. They could not stop you. They could not stop this. It's only accelerated. They couldn't stop your harvest. And they couldn't stop this karma. They couldn't stop what's happening to them. And they couldn't stop what's about to happen to you. We got travel, movement, action, as well as 5 of Cups being left out in the cold. Why certain individuals took these actions against you to leave you out in the cold, it's now being exposed. This is also Five of Cups, disappointment. Five of Pentacles left out in the cold. We already have that out here with Five of Cups, disappointment. Looking at or perceiving the cups that have been spilled over. The things that you had to leave behind and the version of you that needed to be ended. You're finding out the reason. You now know. Exactly. Move in silence. Move in silence. And that's exactly what the divine is doing. And it's funny because I just had a reading with the goddess today where everything that she had desired to have in 2021, she now has now. And she's like, I'm scared. Like, this feels too good to be true. And as I'm doing her reading and getting into the energy, Spirit is saying, go with the flow of what you asked for. Use your discernment because it's been fine-tuned for this, but receive what you put in the work to receive. This is about you receiving what is due after all of the hard work that you've done with all of the individuals, all of the dark agents you've come up against, and you Spartan kicked in the chest. Because you were up against a lot. Individuals hiding in the shadows, attacking you from the shadows. You weren't meant to see half of what was, if not more than half of what was directed at you. This was supposed to cave everything in for you while harnessing your energy for the benefit of those that did not deserve it, including those sitting in a position of recognition and perceived power. And now you got these elites. They underestimated you is what I just heard. You got these elites shell-shocked is what I heard. They were not ready for the timeline that was pulled in because they really thought that what they had orchestrated was going to put all of us in a position to manifest old earth. Chaos, despair, conditional love. I'm also hearing hookup culture. Like that timeline has ended. There are individuals that are staying in that timeline that have solidified that timeline for themselves, but we have, with the splits that have occurred, we have leveled up into an entirely new experience, an entirely new timeline, an entirely new world split. And again, we talked about this, where if there was an immediate split, there would be soul shock. There would be individuals that were not prepared for that accelerated ascension. So this world, old world and new world, had to split. They're showing me cells, a nucleus. Old world and new world had to split in segments so that individuals that were gracefully going through the ascension process wouldn't be so accelerated they'd get overwhelmed and then not want to be here or fall into a state of depression where they would descend. So there has been another split in this. In the club, you thank you, Kiani. Exactly, we all ascended in the club. Exactly. And there has been yet another split to where there is more divine energy pouring into this realm, where there are individuals within these lower shifts, these lower splits, awakening and moving through these timeline splits. And what was meant to occur with what was dropped within this realm, it was meant to pull more of the awakened back down into these lower splits in order to make it more easily accommodating and more acclimate. So these darker beings would be able to acclimate into that energy. Because the more we ascend, the more light we bring here. Thank you, Chosen One! Thank you, Chosen One, for sewing into me. I appreciate it so deeply. And again, that is confirmation with the 10 back by zeros. Zeros amplify the number before it. So it is an amplified completion. It's a big completion. It's a massive worldwide completion. Yes, the celestial family is here. So thank you, Chosen One. Again, your name is confirmation. Chosen Ones, we have remained not only awakened, but very diligent with the work that we are putting in here and the light that we are bringing through and where our focus needs to be. We didn't get bombarded with what occurred yesterday. We didn't look at it and immediately stoop to a negative, lower vibrational, ooh, somebody doesn't like my race. Because I didn't mean for that to slip out. A negative, but somebody does not like my race. Some of you may be African American, like myself. You may be ethnic, like myself. And individuals were really hell-bent on putting you back into this energy of you being puppeteered and bombarded and bulldozed because they were laughing at you, and they brought individuals to come watch you and watch your destruction. Somebody is mad at the fact that you're being perceived in a certain way and your royalty is showing, whether you are ethnic or not. Whatever your ethnicity is, there are individuals that are upset that you're being perceived as the royalty that you hold within your soul energy. Because the fact that that just came out, I had to address that. I said, Spirit, what was that? Because y'all know I meant to say that these negative time periods, but somebody in here is hate watching very angrily. And it could be, I'm getting a name that starts with a D. I'm also getting a name that starts with an A. Their life path number could be 7. Somebody here was really preying on your down. This individual despised the fact that they are not better than you. Whoever this hate watcher is, this individual's life is falling apart because they were part of the reason, or they were perceived part of the reason why you had gone through massive towers. They have been doing darkness in the background. This is one of those shadow agents of darkness that have been doing things in the background in order to ruin your life. And this individual is getting molded. Whoever this is, they don't like the fact that you're being seen as more alluring and more entrancing. Their life path number could be 9. Yeah, they're up at night. This individual's up at night. They're upset that your energy is as captivating as it is. Whoever this is, they tried to offer you up for fame and fortune. So this means you're getting recognition. This is this person's karma. They did things, they talked a gang of shit and they attempted to steal people from you, but the trash took itself out. And now all of them are sitting here watching you. This is why this person's so mad. Whoever this is anticipated your downfall for their come up, and they brought people to watch it. So again, I apologize for that side note, but that needed to come out. Because I was like, excuse me? Some of you may be having certain racial slurs thrown your way. Believe me, I get it a lot in the chat on YouTube. There are a lot of individuals that will be talking schmack about my ethnic skin. Don't let it faze you. These individuals are, whether you are, it doesn't matter what race you are. If somebody is talking about your aesthetic, they're talking about you physically, they hold a lot of envy towards how your energy is represented and your vessel and how you take care of your vessel. So you also have elite individuals. This is old money. Really upset that somebody like you would be able to accomplish as much as you've done. There are individuals that don't want you to walk into money. They don't feel like you deserve there. These individuals could view you, I'm sorry, I don't want to say anything like harsh, but it's like your background. This is old money, and you may have grown up breaking through poverty, breaking through the generational curse of poverty. And you got individuals turning their nose up at you that don't think you are worthy of what you have walked into. Tradition, I told you, old money. So we got elites out here. So you got individuals from your past that thought they were going to be well-known and famous and receive something off your energy. You got a karmic familial unit going downhill. Excuse me, getting blasted. And you also have these old money elites that are sneering at the fact that you made it after every way they invested in you not to. It's given Squid Games. If y'all have ever watched Squid Games, which I don't recommend it because that show comes with a lot of bad juju, like bad energy. But I was guided to watch it, and there were elite individuals with these gold masks betting on who would make it. It's like I'm seeing, and I had a dream like this, where in my dream they called these the trials, which I'll have to get into that dream later. But it's like these. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? There was a glitch. The screen just went black. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna keep talking about this. So that was just confirmation that elites have they have bets. They'll be watching individuals to see who will make it through what, and placing bets on these individuals. And they lost a lot of money betting against you, I'll tell you that much. You got elites that are now betting on you, and you have elite energies, old money, sneering at you, going, throw more, throw more, throw more, do more, pay for this, throw this in their path, make sure they experience this. These individuals really wanted you backed into a corner because of what you were doing to their position of power and the fact that they know you are coming. Damn, that was, ooh! My screen went black and then turned back on. Why do I feel like that's a message? We gonna get into it. I feel like that was a warning. Yeah, we got the transformation in the moon. You intook all of this and alchemized it. Yeah, that's exactly it. It is. Yeah, I know. I felt it. I felt it in my spirit. I'm still gonna talk about it because everybody need to know this. You were not supposed to make it this far. And like I said, they're watching your transformation. All of these individuals are watching your transformation with the secret occult knowledge they threw at you and how much you know. Many individuals wanted your soul because of what comes with it. Many individuals wanted to bind your soul so that you couldn't bring to this realm what you came to this realm to bring. Damn. We got King of Swords out here, and love and passion. We got sacrifice and strength. So you got this King of Swords over here that's extremely passionate about you, holds a lot of love, but I feel like this individual, especially if they hold a certain amount of abundance here, or they've been able to, hold on, I just got a notification. I'll have to get to that later. Confirmation. So it's like this individual holds a certain position of recognition to where they know what was being directed at you should have taken you out. It's been revealed to this person, or this person knows that any individual that steps out of line is normally directed certain frequency weaponry or certain energetic attacks that should have put you 6 feet under. These are individuals that have been wary of speaking their truth and going against these certain societies, going against these occult members, going against these industries because of what happens when you do. And many of us are speaking upon this and opening even more eyes to the type of dark agents that reside in every field, every industry. I heard every house. So with this timeline split, there are light workers that are awakening to all that is currently going on in their experience, where they're going, okay, my family is being fucking weird and they're crashing out and they're being crazy. I need to get away from these individuals. Or this job is not paying me what it should be paying me, and my boss treats me like shit. I should not even be here. Like, this is the wave of light workers awakening to the old timeline they were in, and the individuals, the agents of darkness that were placed in position to keep them in that old timeline. As well as they're now looking at these celebrities, they're now looking at these politicians, they're now watching the news and going, this isn't right. This doesn't feel right. Like, something is off about these individuals. Many waves are awakening, and this, again, is what they wanted to stop. Exactly, no longer sleepwalking. No longer sleepwalking. They're up. And we have assisted them in awakening with this accelerated ascension and how we pulled in this new timeline. It all ties together. And you're a massive part. I won't even say yes, you are a massive part, but you are also a massive threat to agents of darkness. You are a massive threat to those that have studied the occult. 33-degree Freemasons specialize in energetic manipulation as well as mental control, mind control. MK Ultra, you can do your own research on it. And the fact that none of this has worked on you is soul crushing to them. It is stomach churning to them. Not only that, but they have divination. Somebody's pulling divination on you right now. But they have dove in to different occult practices, different types of spell work, different type of things that would have incapacitated the average individual. Yet here you are standing, very aware of what these individuals are doing and how they're directing this towards you. And you are sharing that coding with the collective as we pull in this new world energy. And I'll tell you right now, What you had desired before your accelerated ascension, what you had desired before you knew what you had known, is now coming to fruition because you're ready for it. This abundance is coming through because you're ready for it. This union is coming through because you're ready for it. And it's ready for you. And with this, many unions were prolonged for the evolution, but also because individuals know what type of energy comes with these type of connections. And it's even more unconditional love. It's even more light. It's even more, yep, they're stressed. It's even more exposure on toxic situations, family dynamics, you know, romantic partners that have been idolized. Many individuals were idolizing drama. Many individuals were idolizing conflict. And what I mean by drama and conflict is a lot of the, I gotta address it, but a lot of the Kardashians' abundance, a lot of their recognition came from how they were being seen and the type of dynamic that they held and how that dynamic was being broadcast to the masses. It's the same with toxic relationships like Blueface and what's her name? I want to say it's not Krayshawn. You know who I'm talking about. Blueface and that dynamic where there were many individuals drawn into the drama that they were involved in. Where now that we have awakened, we're now seeing through Christian. Yes, Christian. Blueface and Christian. To where we're now seeing through this, and we are now looking at these dynamics, such as Ariana Grande and who she's with right now, and we're going, that's not right. Where normally, before this awakening, before there were individuals aware of what was going on, they would look at that dynamic and go, well, love is love. You can't help who you love. But with how we've been spiritually awakened and the energy that we're picking up on, we know that something is not right. And that something was done within that dynamic to hurt somebody else in order to obtain something greedily. We are now picking up on energy very easily, as well as the fact that Trump's inauguration was held on Martin Luther King Day, which may very well be why some individuals are upset and saying certain racial slurs. It's in order to dehumanize us. It's in order to bring us down. And again, it doesn't matter what your high power kitty. It's to lower our vibration. Power kitty just attempted to get up here. And y'all know, spiritually looking at that situation, why Trump held his inauguration on Martin Luther King Day. And what that had indicated for so many souls that Martin Luther King was freeing from how they were being enslaved, how they were being manipulated, how they were being abused. So again, this ties into the awakening you have assisted with what you know, what you have overcome, and what you are sharing. And this is why you are a problem, because when you see through it all, you start to share with others. The first cards out were you standing on your truth speaker. You are assisting others with seeing clearly. We got past life lovers here. Hi, honey. I love you, but I'm right in the middle of something. This Six of Cups is individuals awakening to the connection that they have held with you in previous incarnations, as well as timelines that have been solidified within this one, where you are of these individuals' highest vibrational timeline, and they are being guided to make certain cuts in order to connect with you. Lower vibrational agents of darkness are throwing everything they can in order to keep these connections from being solidified. Sweetheart, I love you. You gotta get down. Thank you. Power Kitty is really, like, she's not normally needy unless there is a message that is supposed to come out. With Power Kitty attempting to jump up here, and I love her, I really do, but she will be kneading my kneecaps with her little Freddy Krueger claws. Okay. All right, come on. Okay, you really want to say hello? All right, Power Kitty has decided, no, this message needs to come through. We're standing in our power. We're standing in our highest vibration, and we are illuminating to others what they need to see in order to further shift this realm into its golden era, golden age, its divine revolutionary state, to where changes will be made because of the timeline that we are in and the power we hold and how we are able to assist others with seeing. Ace of Cups here. And many are now seeing what has occurred. They needed to. I put this back in the deck. I know you saw it at the bottom. It came back out anyway. 8 of Pentacles. There are individuals that were... Who is this crazy pants? I was not trying to read on this today. Like, we were getting deep in this energy because of, listen, if you are this high, powerful light worker, high-powered light worker, you are awakening the masses. You are sharing certain codings with the masses. Yeah, you have dark occult agents observing you and monitoring you. Individuals that are consistently putting in the work to keep you from reaching certain levels to where you have. You also have a third party out here. They said it ties into the message that you just did about these connections that are releasing agents of darkness within their own reality in order to connect with the collective. This is one of these agents of darkness. This third-party individual that sees you as competition attempted to do things towards you in order to get a victory. This individual is now receiving communication that you walked away unscathed, and that somebody that holds a lot of emotions for you is walking away from this connection because of the passion that they're walking away from connecting intimately with this person. You're receiving a union because somebody finally sees clearly where they were being bound, and whoever this is had occult knowledge because magic came out here. They were using occult knowledge to manipulate you or attempting to manipulate you and another individual to keep this offer, to put you in a position to miss this opportunity by being a temptation to this individual and ending things for you. Whoever this is, they are also under judgment for trying to Ten of Swords God, for trying to Ten of Swords the divine plan and the new timeline and the new world. You are protected. As is this union, it looks like somebody has made a decision that it's you. They've gained the wisdom necessary to connect with you, and whoever this musky muskrat, whoever this dirty burnt duck is, this is somebody that is very emotionally volatile and stalking you and possibly making very ill commentary towards you because of the fact that this person's watching, because of the fact that you are still standing in your power and receiving this offer. So if you're being further antagonized or having lower vibrational energy continuously directed towards you, it is out of desperation. This crispy critter. Yes, Lynette. So not only do you have agents of darkness within elite positions horrified at the fact that you have come back this strong, but you have somebody that is desperate to obtain the power that you sit in order to obtain a certain connection that they have lost. They were praying that something would take effect and was celebrating when they thought that it was working. Whoever this individual is, judgment, and again, the end of whatever Jezebel timeline this person was being entrapped in. Somebody here was harnessing a light worker's energy in order to obtain or manifest a certain lifestyle. And just like you have disconnected from agents of darkness, as have other light workers that are meant to connect to you. They say kisses. They say psst. They say psst. She says, thank you. Okay, thanks, baby. I'm going to pull some archetype real quick. See what else we need to know about this new timeline. Because we in it. Continue to keep your vibrations He has risen. That is the God within. As above, so below. The God above is the God that you also hold within. He has risen. God has risen within someone. Within a divine masculine. So there's a divine masculine. Either you are this awakened divine masculine that has activated the God within, or divine feminine with this goddess within that has been activated. You have assisted certain masculine energies with activating the God within themselves. They are now online. Oh, nice. I like it. They are now online. They're seeing clearly. I heard avenge. What did I just say about the God within is seeing clearly? The God, this God energy, the God within, as above, so below, is now connected. The God above is now connected with the God that you are. So this God energy that has been online, that has been awakened, has been alerted to some femme fatale energy. Inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power, which means this individual has money and power. The God within now realizes that somebody was connected to them for the wrong reasons and was investing in taking you down out of jealousy and envy because this individual perceived you as stealing their position. I just saw goddess. We got, I just said I saw, in my head, I saw Avenger. There it is. Somebody is working on completely dismantling a contract, and in that it is avenging you. You are being avenged with what this individual attempted to put you through. They're losing their entire life because this individual, this could be the one that doesn't like your ethnicity or like the way you look. This person is envious of you. This person was seeking out flaws on you. So some of you have somebody that was trying to find anything wrong with you because you're something that an individual has yet to experience. You're different. And this person sees you, this femme fatale or this darker energy, this trickster spirit, sees you as a freak. This person doesn't trickster spirit, I told you. This damsel in distress is a trickster spirit, trying to call this individual back in where they have cut this individual out because they are under judgment. I can't make this shit up. For what they did to the child eternal goddess. So somebody out here is being very, very, very neurotic and angry. We got the warrior trying to destroy you because you have awakened the God within this Messiah energy, where this individual is making certain corrections, where God has vindicated you because of what this individual attempted to orchestrate towards you, or how this individual was talking about you. And now you get to receive what this individual was mocking you for not having, while attempting to do things behind the scenes to keep you from having it. While elites are talking about you and all that they have seen, all that they have witnessed happen with individuals that have come up against you. You got, yep, with individuals that have come up against you. You got the femme fatale. So you got elites slightly wary. We got rescuer here. Because the divine keeps moving on our behalf. I can't make this shit up because the divine keeps moving, avenging. They're next. Child eternal with the avenger and sabotager, with the trickster out here, how individuals repeatedly attempted to test you and throw you into some type of squid games and see what would take an effect on you. Now the divine is saying, let's see how that affects you. Let's see what it does to you. You got individuals begging for certain things to stop because they had the bright idea to try and siphon your energy, try to steal your soul. These draconian, reptilian, vampiric, archonic entities. Because that's what they are. If you see with the spirit, you know that these agents of darkness are lower vibrational entities. They're not from here just like we're not from here. And this war, this spiritual war, has been going on for a very long time. They just expected us with our reincarnations to not awaken enough to see them. So if you don't know what a reptilian is, an archonic energy, if you don't know what a vampiric archonic entity is, look into it. If you don't know what a draconian energy, they're star seeds. They're celestial entities, they're just not divine. And they attempt to take control of realms and harness all life from realms for their own benefit. Not all of them, but many of them have an issue with control and power. So look into reptilians, look into draconians. Many of us, Syrian, Atlantean, Pleiadian, what else? Lemurian. I know they're awake. The blue avians are awakened here. So we got every star seed in this bitch working on this right now. Orion star seeds. So again, look into this because God placed us all here. The divine placed us all here for this reason. The balance, restoration, redemption. And these individuals weren't seeing as deeply as they needed to. We got the bully and the father here. Yeah, the father is bullying these individuals that really had something to say about what you were put here to do and attempted to block you. So it looks like the Most High, the divine, the ancestors are coming through bullying these energies so that you can maintain hermit energy and work on your angel plan. To work on what you came here to do. Further pull in these realms. So while you are being avenged, you're being asked with companion here to pull in more unconditional love, more light. Stay in a vibration of joy. Stay in a high vibration because we are further expanding this portal. We are further pulling in new timelines that are necessary in this realm. And like I said, it's the parade of planets. Everything is in alignment. Remain in alignment. Everything is in alignment for you, and everything is going according to divine plan when it pertains to the alignment of this planet. We are being guided as the divine soul sergeants that we are to maintain the vibration of this planet as we are moving through these portals. Specifically, this massive portal. We got the Exorcist and the Fool. This is being handled. Energies have been written out of this new beginning, this new world. I can't make this shit. They didn't make the cut, but you did. And we are continually pulling more souls through their ascension gently in order to move them into this place that we have aligned to, that we have stepped into. So again, we're being guided to hold our position. We got the storyteller here. There's a lot of darkness that's been thrown because of what is occurring for you, what is playing out, but you're in the correct alignment for this to play out. Stay in alignment, hold your position, maintain a high vibration, because you do have connections being made in this moment. With the storyteller here, you're going to be, because this is ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols, you're going to be relaying to those that have been observing you how you had pulled in this new timeline, how you had overcame. Like, you're going to be sharing your story. Some of you are going to be doing a podcast. Some of you are going to be writing a book. Some of you are going to be on stage. Some of you are going to be on the TV screen. This is new world order. This is new energy stepping up into recognition in order to inspire the masses to walk the right path. Now again, fame and fortune is not everybody's alignment. You know what is for you, but you know what position you've been assigned for and what it's going to do for others. How it's going to change the field that you're in. Too many corporations have been run by lower vibrational entities that they view us as replaceable. They'll continually skim off your paycheck and cheat you because they don't care. And we are having light workers step into positions to where they're very giving, very loving CEOs, bosses, people that care for the people that work with them and for them. We're changing the world in that way to where teachers that teach are going to be teachers that are actually genuinely passionate about teaching instead of just being there for a paycheck. Exactly. We outnumber them, and that's what they were afraid of, is the fact that we would realize the power that we have with what we were meant to do in this realm. Just like in the movie Ants, where the grasshoppers are like, if they realize how powerful they are together, we're screwed. Watch that scene with the grasshopper talking about how powerful the ants would be if they united, if they stood up. This is that time period. With Pluto in Aquarius, this is the divine revolution. Last time Pluto was in Aquarius was during the revolution. This is massive change. This is for the new world, and this is why the divine is saying, hold your position. Everything being directed towards you is being handled, but you must maintain a high vibration as we are galactically moving through this energy. It's like being on a spaceship. If you've ever seen like Star Wars, and you've got all the meteors coming at you, and it's like, hold your position, like strap in. We're moving through this energy, and it's going to be a little rocky as we're moving through it. But maintain a high vibration and a positive thought process as you are moving through this energy. This is what's going to assist with this accelerated ascension while maintaining grounded energy. Stay grounded, y'all. The energy is going to be a little bit crazy with this parade of planets and what it is bringing through, and how many divine entities and energies are coming through to this realm. Yeah, if you look at it, yeah, Earth is a spaceship. And we are on that bitch right now. And we going through a lot. So strap in, crew. We got Child Nature and the Visionary and Trickster with Dileante. This is transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. Like I said, these individuals can't pinpoint your next move. They've been watching you. And with the Trickster here, they really thought at one point they had you until you juked them. With Child Nature, you've maintained a grounded energy to where you are putting in your energy upon your art and sharing your art and expressing your soul and calling your soul energy back. To where these individuals did not see this coming, with how many individuals would still remain balanced and focused. And it's like you're the head of this. I'm not saying that any other individual is more important than any other individual, but what I am saying is we are a collective. We are like a hive. We are all united. So when one individual gets that download, when one wave gets hit with that download, it will wave back. like a domino effect. And the wave has occurred to where we are seeing through what we need to see and downloading that information to those who are the wave behind us. They said frontliner energy. You are a frontliner. Mystic reveals intimate union with the divine. You are also picking up on the fact that these individuals are under judgment. These are also individuals like many with the addict here. Many individuals did not have an understanding until they saw this play out right before their very eyes. Many individuals judged me for what it is I do until, like, many individuals were like, oh, you must be on something. Oh, you must have a vice, until they came across Dolores Cannon, until they came across Bashar. Channelers, which you can find these channelers on Gaia. These are world-renowned channelers. And I just do the same thing. Interconnected to the divine and interconnected to the galaxies, the ethers, to where certain information must be brought forth to this planet, and that is my mission. To make sure that we are ascending upon the divine plan's time frame and when certain things are meant to play out. My job here is to elevate the collective and give you the information necessary to continue to ascend this planet and to shift this planet into the timeline that it is meant to be in order for balance to be restored within this realm. Many individuals did not understand that. The reason I'm bringing this to the forefront is because many of us were perceived as crazy. Many of us were perceived as bipolar, schizophrenic, like having issues without individuals understanding. We were picking up on the energies of the cosmos. We were picking up on the energies of this realm. It's not just about being an empath, it's about feeling everything. And we had to learn how to balance that. We had to learn how to understand that. And there were so many individuals attempting to use that against us, attempting to use our naivety against us, our unknowingness, until we stepped into our power and our knowing. And now these individuals are watching play out what they didn't think possible. Now they're investing in looking into what they didn't think possible. Exactly. You are a high priestess, a high priest, a seer, an oracle. And you read this realm like a fucking book. And they're seeing you clearly now, where you are misunderstood. You are a child of the divine, and you get your messages directly from the divine with how to shift this realm as necessary according to the plan. This is your mission. You came back for the mission. You didn't have to come back, but you came back because you said, no, I gotta get shit done. I'm the only one that can do this in the field that you have assigned me to with everything up against me. I know I looked at my soul contract and I said, ooh, fuck. I gotta go up against all that? Ooh, okay. Alright. Sign me up. Fuck it. If that's what I got to go through in order to clear my karma and ascend this planet and understand the energy and unlock myself, send me down, Captain. Let's do this. Mission impossible. Exactly. This shit was fucking mission impossible, and our asses came back down here and fought through the darkest of shit. And now look where the planet is at. Everybody is now united in the way that we need to be. I mean, we're uniting more of us to where we need to. Yeah, they know they fucked up big time. Exactly. To where we need to be united in order to see and act upon what we see accordingly. Where we are no longer feeding our energy to corrupted corporations, corpse rations, to corrupted politicians that dive into secret occult information and befriend lower vibrational entities in order to further glamorize the masses and gain attention, which is us giving them our energy. We're no longer putting celebrities on a pedestal, understanding that they are puppets and that the big wigs behind them that pay for them to be these puppets, that pay them to be showcasing a certain agenda, are the real issue. This is another reason why it's being looked at as the eat the rich era. They're now very concerned at the fact that we see them. And there's no amount of money in this world that they can pay in order to blindside us ever again. Because we're seeing what we need to see. Exactly, and we're multiplying. Many of us are awakening to this realm in the way that we need to in order to act upon the missions that our soul has incarnated to act upon. Another wave has awakened. And we got the alchemist here with the Don Juan and the artist. You got somebody really dead set on connecting with you that is in, for some of you, that is in a position to where they were meant to be perceived as a puppet. This person is broken through binding to where they are no longer being manipulated. But believe me, elites were definitely focused and are still definitely focused on this individual. This artist, this alchemist that stepped into a position of money and power through the way that they were able to alchemize certain energy. So you got individuals here that are enamored by you and your intelligence. You have a very ancient soul, and they know this. They know that they have known you before, and they're being drawn to connect with you, but know that they can't connect with you with individuals that are connected to them that are agents of darkness. So cuts have been made in order to leave these agents of darkness within an old timeline, and these light workers to move into a lighter timeline to where they're getting closer to connecting with you. So some of you you're about to connect with somebody to where it was a long time coming, but you never thought it would happen. And I don't feel like this is a specific individual. I just felt like you felt like there would never fully be somebody to understand you in the physical, yet here they are. Servant, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart and child eternal. These are givers. In the same way that you are a giver, an unconditional lover, you bring so much light, you bring so much love, you bring so much healing. So does this energy, and they're bringing it to you. God and rebel and lover. This individual is rebelling against their binding, which means this could also be a family that was attempting to keep them away from connecting to you because of whatever reputation this family wanted to uphold. So this may definitely pertain to where your finances are at and where this person's finances are at. You got a lot of individuals that are going against the grain in the way that you have. They're following your lead. This is not just about a romantic partner, but this is about the transcendence of this planet and how many individuals are meant to connect but held certain binding that kept them from. And now they're taking this risk with this guidance to connect to you. It is time. So welcome to the new world and all that comes with it. New levels, new devils, and we definitely have fought some dark ancient beings and some dark occult knowledge, which we have overcome. Yeah, that was attempting to sabotage us. Some individuals were also attempting to convey you in a certain way with addict, to where individuals looked into you and realized that you are just extremely intuitive. You're extremely intelligent and intuitive, and you have this how do I put this? You have this stamina to you where you get shit done. You muscle through things. So where individuals felt like you were very boisterous, eccentric, like you just had a lot of energy, it was the natural high of life you were getting from completing your missions, completing out certain cycles, and elevating and ascending. Hedonist, what did I just say? Elevating and ascending, focusing on your mission. The hedonist inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in self. You were just feeling life, and somebody misjudged that. Looking deeper into you, they now realize that you just have a lot of divine stamina. You just have a lot of energy. You're now being seen. Old worlders are going to make up their own narratives about you, especially with the judgment they're experiencing and their attempts to get out of it. Where new worlders and those moving through these splits into the new world see you accordingly. You are the light that is guiding them. Don't dim it for anybody. Child orphan. This is independence based on learning to go at it alone, conquering fear of surviving. This is getting out of survival mode, being able to live and thrive. No longer are you going to be feeling alone. I won't say feeling alone, but going at this alone. Liberation with Midas. And detective, like I said, you were looked into. Networker, your platforms have been looked into. You are being liberated because the truth has been revealed, and you are receiving monetary means because it is time for you to receive these monetary means with what you were meant to do here and where you were meant to go. God's coming through as a savior. The divine's coming through as a savior, making this possible. But again, as above, so below. The God above is the God within you, for you are the eye of him. The experience was necessary, but the next level has been opened for you. You're ready. And with child orphan, like I said, you're not going at this alone anymore. I won't say that we felt lonely, but it was like solitude. You're not going to be in solitude. You're connecting with who you are meant to connect with. Victim. It wanted to fall right on the detective. Somebody looking into you knows that these energies that are under judgment victimized you. They did a lot of shit to you. This is also somebody that made fully understand what you were up against when it pertained to these elites. Somebody had a difficult time awakening to all that was on this planet. Anunnaki don't age after adulthood. I like you. I like you. You may also want to look into Anunnaki if that resonated with you. You may also resonate with Egypt, star constellation Sirius, goddess. So if that resonated with you, you may definitely want to look into the star constellation Sirius, being a star seed from Sirius, Egypt, and Anunnaki. These individuals know this now with their attempts to destroy you and all that you were bringing through. You are here for a very specific reason. And you brought the whole tribe with you. You brought every motherfucker on your team with you. And they're ready. Gang, gang. You brought a squad with you. And in all the ways that these individuals attempted to engineer your downfall, you healed. Your team came through and healed you. You're not going anywhere. And you came here to complete what you came here to do. Ending message: Destroyer. Thank you, Chosen One. Thank you, Chosen One, for sowing into me. I really do appreciate it. And know that you are receiving it back infinitely in all the ways that God deems necessary for every expansive, aligned, high vibrational experience that is due to you and that you've stepped into. Thank you. All over the world, Galactic Golden Nuggies. We are all over the world. And I'm excited. I'm excited at the type of impact we've already had and how many individuals are going to awaken with what we came here to do and what we're stepping into. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Enjoy the ride. Cat hair on my mouth. Somebody is definitely talking about you right now. I don't know why I just heard Shibuya. With the king out here in the destroyer, somebody is allowing things to fall by the wayside to step into their divine authority. So you have definitely already, Seeker. You have definitely already awakened individuals that were, I know this is going to sound cheesy, but were under this curse for a very long time. It's like your love, your energy woke them up from this curse. You uncloaked the world from curses. That's what I just heard. You uncloaked the world from curses with Mother here. Mothering Spirit and Virgin. You've been renewed. You've been purified. I know this is going to sound weird, but you are like spiritually a virgin. You're spiritually a virgin. And if you're like me and you've been celibate for a very long time, you went into hermit mode of purification. You have been purified. You hold a lot of power and you need to be aware of who is deserving of experiencing you, not just physically, but intimately. Like, this is about remaining celibate with the understanding of how much power you hold when not making the wrong connections. This is about waiting for who is meant to be connected to you, your divine counterpart. Because there are individuals that would love to harness this energy but cannot access it. They can't pry into your energy and they can't corrupt it. The reason this is relevant is this is assisting in bringing in, again, crystalline womb, crystalline golden god rod. Like this, these babies that will be born are going to be very, very sacred, very, very special because of the type of cleansing you have done to your womb and your seed. Whether you are a man or a woman, like the cleansing you have done and the purification period that you have gone through is putting you in a position to birth in a more divine sacred world and more divine sacred timelines. And for some of you, divine sacred, powerful, very special children. This energy is very potent. That's why they call it sacred energy exchange. And there is an individual here, child divine with the queen, Could have been your mother that was repeatedly attempting to attach something to you to harness this energy. This person is gone. Damn. I didn't mean to say it like that. I meant to say done. Some of you are going to learn this energy literally could not survive without your energy. They're done. Some of you, this individuals are like, you are meant to birth a divine child or birth in more of this divine world where individuals were incessantly attacking you because of the manifestations that would be placed upon them that would take them out. Some of these individuals attempted to attach something to you, like a principalities, possibly the principalities of lust, in order to harness your energy, or a very angry entity, such as one of these voodoo entities. And this entity is eating this person or these people alive. The reason why you need to know this is because some of you are going to hear this individual didn't make it through this year. And it's because they were eaten alive by what they tried to send your way. There are individuals like you, yeah, what they tried to wound you with quickly. The reason this is relevant is continue to maintain a high vibration knowing that you made it. There's no blood on your leaves. You're moving into your new reality with new relationships, new experiences, and I know this sounds bad, but like things that these individuals were unworthy of, where you should not feel bad for living your best life. You should not feel bad for being blessed, and you should not feel bad for turning your back on these situations. Because the world is bright for you, and it is due to you. You've been prepared for this. You overcame all for this. Yeah, some vampiric energy that needed your energy is no longer able, like they can't reach out to you. So you may hear from other people that something happened to somebody or multiple people got hit with this. I'm hearing 30 people. Some of you are going to see this broadcasted on the news. That something happened to somebody in a position of power. Things are going down, but you're going to see the split. You're going to feel the high vibrations, but you're also going to see the older timeline and what is playing out in these old timelines. The type of chaos, the type of heartbreak, the type of dis-ease and imbalances. You're going to see the different worlds, but you're going to be a part of this one. Advocate, child magical. Because you worked your ass off to move into this new world. So, okay, ending message, Spirit. Anything else? Stay peaceful, remain balanced, and do things that are going to raise your vibration, like visualization, manifestation, maybe creating a dream board. You are perfectly in alignment to things that you had detached from. And now it's time to incorporate more of this new energy into your experience with the way that you are viewing this new experience, your perception of it, which is why they're saying get grounded, remain balanced, get outside, get some sunshine, and visualize, manifest. Stay away from this old timeline as much as you can and the individuals that are attempting to pull you into it. Because like I said, they're throwing everything they can in order to put you in this lower vibrational state so you don't make it through this parade of planets portal. Stay in alignment and do things that continuously put you in alignment with your highest vibrational timeline. Anyways, you guys, yeah, it is spiritual warfare detox season. On to the new. And y'all know with new levels come new dark agents, new dark elite agents of the devil. So, new levels, new devils. But we are preparing high vibrationally for this new world to where these individuals will be unable to acclimate. They will be exposed indefinitely. Everybody will see them for what they are. Not just who, but what they are. And we're bringing in this new timeline that they attempted to slow down. So again, remain in alignment, stay in a high vibration, and remember who the fuck you are. A powerful, creative, unconditionally loved child of the Most High. And you are here to bring forth this new timeline in a way where these individuals can't avoid the light. They can't run from it. They must be revealed in it. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you so deeply and so dearly. And I will see you again, if not over on TikTok in like 30 minutes, then over here again tomorrow. So until then, remain peaceful, unconditionally loving, stand united, and remain respectful unless disrespected. Then check with the Most High before and yourself Check with the Most High and the God within before you ever check a motherfucker with grace. And like Jase would say, XXX Tentacion, hey! If anybody ever tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over. But not with your car. Vroom, vroom. With your energy. Because we have nothing to prove. Our energy obviously does it for us. So, until I see you guys again, whether it's over on TikTok or tomorrow, I love you. Remain grounded. And again, remember who the fuck you are and remember what you are deserving of. It's everything. Roll with us or get rolled on. You already know. Who said that? You already know, Lionheart. Roll with us or get rolled on. Facts. Period. Anyways, I love you guys. And I will see you again, like I said. If not over on TikTok in like 30 minutes, then back here again tomorrow. So until then, my galactic golden ohana, I love you. Deuces. Peace to you. And again, remain in a high vibration. All that is necessary for your experience is coming through in divine order. And it is due to you. I love you. And drink your motherfucking water.